Hey everyone, Matt from Active Fitness Solutions. Hope you're well. Today we're going to be taking you through a kettlebell workout. So things you're going to need. You're going to need your kettlebell, you're going to need your drink bottle, and you're going to need your towel. Let's get started. Today's workout is a 30-minute kettlebell workout, which comprises a 5-minute warm-up, 20 minutes of our main session, and a 5-minute cool down at the end. The exercises that we're going to be going through in the main workout are going to be kettlebell squats with push-ups. We're going to have kettlebell deadlifts with squat jumps, and then we're going to have our kettlebell swings with our burpees. What we're going to be doing today though is we're going to be supersetting the first two exercises. So it's going to be the squats with the push-ups. We're going to be doing 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. We're going to be doing that 3 times, then having a drink break, and then moving on to our kettlebell deadlifts with our squat jumps. Do that 3 times each, have a quick drink break, and then finish off with our kettlebell swings with our burpees. Now the workout goes to 30 minutes because we're doing 3 rounds of each superset. However, if your fitness level's low or you haven't got that 30 minutes to work out, and if you want to keep your workouts a little bit shorter, well then try just doing 2 rounds to start off. We're doing 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. However, if you want to make it a little bit easier, you can always do 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off. And if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can do 50 seconds on and 10 seconds off. It really just depends on your fitness level and how hard you want to push yourself. Let's get into this warm-up. What I'm going to use, I'm going to get my timer so it keeps me on track with my time. We're going to remember I'm doing a 30-minute workout today, so I want the warm-up to go for 5 minutes. If you're going to be doing 20 minutes though, you probably only want the warm-up to go for 2 to 3 minutes, so it's up to you. Get that timer. Alright, grab that kettlebell. First exercise is going to be kettlebell squats. So what we're going to be doing here, hands either over the kettlebell, or we're going to have a kettlebell up top. Alright, let's go. Good. Now what I want, really drive those feet through the floor. Soft knees. You're going to keep that chest up. Now you just got to be very careful with this exercise, depending on what weight you've got. So this is more of a goblet kettlebell squat with the weight up top. Nice and controlled. So we're going for 40 seconds here. Slow it down as well. So you want to control your depth. I want to try and go as deep as I can, but you want to make sure those knees don't go past the toes. Chest up as we sink. Remember, we've got 40 seconds here. It's up to you. If you want to push yourself a little bit more, go to 50 seconds. Yeah, nice work. We're going to get down. Our second exercise is going to be easy push-ups. So remember, we're doing this 3 times each. Just sticking with the squat and the push-ups. Got my timer on, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So it gives me a countdown timer. Gives me the timer, lets me know where I'm at. Push-ups. Got to get our push-ups in. Slow and control. Remember with those hands, push the floor together. Keep the shoulders nice and square. Keep the eyes down. So the body nice and long. From our heels to our hips to our shoulders. All in line. Brace the belly, core switched on. Be careful getting up too quick. Have that drink bottle near you if you need a drink. So we've got that 2 more times. So, difference being, it depends on where you want to hold the kettlebell. Preference is to hold it down low you can. Like I said, I'm going to hold it up top. Just got to be very mindful, doesn't pull those shoulders forward. Alright, let's go. So if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, what you can do is go a little pulse and then come up the top. So slow down, it's not a bounce. So you can go down to as deep as you can, come up halfway, back down, and then come back up. So what we're doing here is just tempo, just changing the tempo up slightly, so putting those muscles under a little bit of different stress. So I'm going to be quiet now as I'm trying to push through this workout. Very good. All right, let's set number 2, push-ups. So again, depending on how many different exercises you know and variations of the push-ups, You can just do the same one as well, or you can add a little bit of rotation with this hand as well. So, depends on your push-ups, how good you're at with your push-ups. Let's go! So remember our shoulder taps. Two down, one to go. So a lot of people think with their workouts that we need to change the exercise up all the time. What you do is just learn how to do one exercise really good and then just slowly progression. Just add some slight little progressions in each time that gives you a little bit of variety and makes it a little bit more challenging. So what I want to do here, even though I'm going for 40 seconds, I just want to go as slow as I can. I want to trick the body into thinking I'm lifting something heavier. So really brace that core. So what we're doing now is trying to lower down slower and come up a little bit slower as well. This makes it a little bit more challenging. So what I've done, even though I've gone through, and this is my third round, I've just changed it up slightly each time. So again, it adds a little bit more variety and doesn't make it boring. And as you can see, it's starting to feel a little bit heavy. Nice work. Now, be very careful with this last one I'm doing on the ground. I don't mind if you do the push-ups the same the whole 3 sets. I'm going to do a little bit more of a rotation, but I'm going to keep my eyes on the hands when it goes up. Nice and controlled. Adjust those feet as well, so you can have, to make it a little bit easier, you can have the feet a little bit further apart. Keep your eyes on the hand, that one was going towards the ceiling. Woo, get a little bit harder. Okay, time to get a quick drink. Now, what I've done on my timer is I've put it on 40 on, 20 off. I've let that play through. If you need to stop, you go and press pause. Pausing session. What that allows you to do, allows me to talk to you guys, but allows you to get a drink as well. So you can go get a drink. And again, this might go on pause now. 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute. Depends on your heart rate and just how hard you work just during that first set. Because what we're doing is, we're now moving on to our second set of supersets, which remember, is the deadlifts with the squat jumps. Now, squat jumps, be very mindful of when you're landing, when you land light on your feet. So I don't want to hear this. Alright, it's too much pressure going through ankles, knees and lower back. So when we land, I want you to land as soft as you can. Alright, now with the kettlebell deadlifts, be very mindful. What we're trying to do is a hip hinge. Alright, so we're going to be hinging from the hips. With my eyes and my chin down. So if I turn around side on, we're out nice and tall, feet are going to be in a little bit more, closer together. So with the squats, we open out slightly. What I want to bring it in and toes straight, okay? So with this movement, I'm here, hinging, yeah? Core switched on. So we're going to have the kettlebell here, pull the shoulders in though, all right? So let me show you how I want it. Up nice and tall, eyes forward. When you go down just towards about that shin height, I want to drive back up, yeah? And then drive back up. What I don't want to see happen is, I want to see shoulders round. All right, so be very mindful. If you haven't done deadlifts before, I don't mind if you just go down to the knee depth first. Want to challenge yourself a little bit more, or go down a little bit deeper. What happens is, if you go too deep, you see that lower back start to round, and that's what we want to avoid. So after you've had that drink, and you're ready to go again, I want you to then go back over to your timer and press play. Alright? So remember, this isn't about rushing through the session. I know a lot of people out there are probably limited in the amount of time they actually can train. We just want to keep it safe, yeah? You want to make sure that over the next few weeks and few months, your fitness level builds. Alright, so we're going to hit that play now, and we're getting on to our next superset, which is our deadlifts and our squat jumps. Now, if you can't do squat jumps, you can just do squats. Alright? I don't mind if we do 2 sets of squats. I know we just done the kettlebell, but we really want to be focusing on our legs here today as well. Alright, let's go press play.
Starting session.
Alright, so moving with our deadlifts. Careful how we pick it up. Shoulder width apart the legs. Up nice and tall. Nice and controlled. So, as we're lowering down, hinging from the hips, I really want you to push that bum back. Push, lengthen out through the hamstrings. So you lengthen out through the hamstrings and just really pushing those feet into the floor. Driving through your heels. Nice work. So, I don't want you going down too deep, and you're going to be very mindful if you've got tight hamstrings, if you've got any lower back issues or complaints. You've got to ask yourself, should I be doing this exercise? Nice, just be mindful when we put the kettlebell down. Now remember, this is going into these squat jumps. So, whether or not hands touch the ground, you got to think, I want your feet to leave the ground but land really soft on those feet. I'll just move that kettlebell out of the way. So now your toes remember open up a little bit. Alright, let's go. I don't mind touching the hands on the ground. Breathe. Good work. I just wrap myself down. Oh, I'm sure that time's not right. And if you start to fatigue, you can go back into your squats. Nicely done. Now, what you've got to remember too when we're doing these exercises, just be careful where you place the actual kettlebell. Not when you place it too close to your feet and tripping over it. Alright? Back into the deadlifts again. Set up. So what are your feet doing? What are your knees? What are your shoulders? Slow. Control down. Control up. Nice work. So round number 2. Slow it down. Again, don't go all the way. I want you to probably go into about that mid-shin. But again, it's not your hands lowering it down, it's the actual hinge of the hip that lowers the weight down. Good. When we're finished, I want that squat down. Perfect. Got another set of the squat jumps. So, depends on how you're feeling here. Okay? Heart rate's getting up, you might need to press stop or pause from that to have a little bit longer break. Breathe. Alright. Now we've got our squat jumps. Hand touch. Let's go. Breathe. Breath in. Breath out. Nice work. So going faster isn't going to make the time go any faster. Remember, we could do that 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off if your legs are starting to feel it. Like mine are. I think I pulled up earlier. Alright, one more set. Gotta breathe. Again, get that drink ball if you need it. One more set. And also too, you might even just do these without any weight to start. Just getting used to the movement first. Squat in to pick it up. Feet, adjust. Let's go again. Last set. Use those feet. Spread the floor apart for the feet. Get a little bit more activation into those thighs. Primarily we want the glutes and hamstrings. Very good. So on the kettlebell, just go close to the legs without touching though, alright? So as you can see from side on, I'm trying to keep from my ankles to my knees nice and vertical. Yeah, nice.
Rest.
Is that finished? Oh, darn it. That one was good, haven't we? So I can probably just press stop here, have a rest. Oh, one more. I'm looking forward to this drink. All right, let's do it. Breathe, come on, let's get through it. 1, come on, 2, how many want to get out? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 180, 190. Come on. Come on, legs start to burn. Come on, push through it. We'll get a big drink at the end of this. Keep working. 2, 1. Nice. Drink. Pause on that. Very good. Get a drink. Have a big drink because we've got one more round to go. So we're going into our last superset. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to be doing our kettlebell swings with our burpees. Yeah? Very, you've got to be cautious, yeah? If you're feeling really fatigued at the moment, you might just regress. That's enough. Build up to this workout. Yeah, if you've never done swings before, maybe this is not the actual workout for you to try swings. Okay? But then what we've got to be mindful of, tough workout. If you're fatigued, have a longer rest. Alright, now the swing that we're going to be doing today is primarily from the posterior part of the chain of the body. So it's really coming from hamstrings and glutes. Core needs to be, yes, nice and engaged all the time, but what we're not doing is not bending into it. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here, and this is the reason why we did the deadlifts, we're going to be in this position here. So imagine, put my 2 hands on top of each other, stick it through my legs like a little tail, and we're going to be driving up. Yeah, but it's like a nice little pendulum. Yeah, so as I come down this way, I then drive up this way, okay? What I don't want to see is, I don't want to see this and then coming up, all right? I'm not saying it's a bad swing, it's an American type of kettlebell swing, but what it does, it primarily focuses on the front of the thighs, which can lead to a little bit of knee pain as well. So that's the important reason why we learn that hip hinge at the start. Last round, yeah? Now this, we've done 3 rounds each. You may have only decided to do two rounds or 2 sets of those first 2 rounds. So it really just depends on how you're feeling, where your petrol tank is at the moment, and how hard you then finish off this last little bit. Because what we've done is this workout's build up to this last round, right? It's tough exercises with doing your kettlebell swings and your burpees, so just be mindful that we're getting quality out here, and we're not just ticking the box and trying to do something, we want to be doing it well. Let's get that kettlebell ready. Let's press play. Right, so remember how I said with this kettlebell swing, hinging from the hips, yeah? Eyes are tracking the kettlebell. What I don't want to see is eyes up, putting pressure at the neck, all right? Breath in, breath out, let that kettlebell go. So what I like to do here is the bell just taps my bum, doesn't whack my bum, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to go too low. Breath in, breath out. I definitely don't want this kettlebell going lower than my knees. I don't want to be sweeping the form. You can imagine what that pressure is going to be doing to your lower back. And what you can do here too, is you can alternate as well. So if you've got experience with the kettlebell, I don't mind you doing this. So whether it's a double hand or the single, it's up to you, all right? So we can go through some variations there. All right, there's one down. Got our burpees here. So we can either do this slow, nice and controlled, or we can do this a little bit quick. Just got to make sure, I don't want to see any sprawls, so I don't want to hit on the ground first, all right? Let's do it. You can go even into a push-up. Hands up, feet lead. Watch that kettlebell on the ground.
Be very controlled in how you do things.
Rest.
2 more minutes to go.
Woo! Let's get ready. So what we do is we start from the kettlebell on the ground. Make sure that back's nice and flat. Then come back. Start off a couple of little swings, get going, and then drive in. Breath in, breath out. So breath in on the way, kettlebell back towards you. Breath out on the way away from you. When you keep the feet flat at all times. Breathe each one. Yeah, nice.
Rest.
So, depends on what weight you've got, whether or not 2 hands, or you can go the alternating one as well. And it comes down to whether or not what type of kettlebell you're using. So whether it's a classic kettlebell like I've got, or if it's a competition one, which is just down the corner here, they're all the same size. Burpees, come on. Now, don't rush here. If you're starting to fatigue, I actually want you to slow it down a little bit more. Okay, one more in.
Rest.
All right. Woo, one more to go. Get that kettlebell ready. Now this last one, I'm just going to do alternating, okay? So I'm going to alternate my hands, all right? It's up to you which one you do. Start with 2 hands, get it moving. And so what I'm doing here, see this opposite arm that has the kettlebell in, still driving this one back, driving up, and changing over. Breathe. So when that kettlebell goes down the body, I want it to go down the midline of the body and drive up through the legs. Very good. Push the bum back. Nicely done.
Rest.
All right, one more set of burpees to go. Ooh. Very good. As you can see, I'm sweating. Let's count out how many we get this one, yeah? Because this one all counts. It's the last set. All right, let's go. So jump.
Session complete.
That's it. So what we've got now, when you grab your drink bottle, and then what we'll do, give yourself about 2 to 3 minutes, just for that heart rate to start slowly coming back down, and then we'll go through some other light little stretches as well. All right, can you get that drink bottle? All right, now for the cool down. So hopefully you're not out of breath, yeah? What's gonna happen is if you stop your main session and then try and go straight away, your body's not in the right state to stretch, yeah? That's what a lot of people don't understand, is they need to let that heart rate just drop. So that 20 minutes, we've probably kept it up in a really good training zone. It's going to be different for each person, but you're not going to want to stretch until that gets down low. So I guess when you're thinking of a warm-up, the warm-up's getting you from your resting heart rate, which can be anywhere from 60 to 80 beats. You want to slowly elevate that up towards your training zone. We don't want to go too quick, but then we want to be able to keep that in your training zone. It's going to differ from each person. And then at the end, what the main thing of the cool down is to try and get that heart rate back down to as closer as possible to that resting heart rate, yeah? And that's when you get all the benefits of, hormonally in your body. You'll start feeling a lot better because you'll be a lot more relaxed. What we don't want to do is we don't want to have that heart rate up too high and then just let that keep going, because what's going to happen is we're going to feel crap for a lot longer, all right? So 2 to 3 minutes, sometimes even 5, depends on how hard you push yourself, and then we'll go through some series of stretches, all right? So keep drinking on that, hit that drink bottle, when we're ready to stretch. Again, we'll go across the body. So I like to do my standing up first. The reason is, especially just after a session like that, it still allows me my heart rate to come back down a little bit, and then I'll jump on the ground and do some lower body stretches on the ground. Good. So with this one, nice and easy, bring your hand up so it's in line with your shoulder, take it across the body, wrap on the other side of the elbow close to the shoulder, stretching your shoulder, you can do it good. Very good. Nice work. What I want to do, take your thumbs back, open up through the chest. Very good. Now you're going to reach one hand over the top. Just gently push that hand down. So try to reach that hand down as low as you can go. Getting a tricep stretch here. Because remember, we did your push-ups. Even though your swing should be primarily your lower body doing the work, still doing a little bit of work through the upper body, the shoulders. And then also too, those burpees at the end, they really tax that upper body as well. Nice. So you might just do some nice little shoulder swings. Yeah, other side, so remember, hand up, over the top. And what you hope that you'll realise is too, if you did allow that sort of 2, 3 to 5 minutes, slowly walk around, you should feel like, oh yeah, it's starting to feel good now. Whereas if you would have went straight into the stretch straight away, like I said, your body wouldn't have felt like stretching. And then you would have brushed it and said, oh, I'll get to that later, which never happens. Nice work. So just under, you might just do a couple of nice little shoulder swings. Yeah. So some of these movements too, you can do them as your warm-up as well. So shoot me a message. DM me down low if you want, just if you need any ideas about warm-ups or cool-downs. Because everybody's different, yeah? So everybody you should require to warm it up and cool it down in a certain way. All right, now we'll get down onto the ground. So, nice little one I like doing here is just grab this foot, bring it across the body, and hug in. I want you to be up tall. Now, a good way to do this as well is you can sit against the wall so that your back stays up nice and straight. Remember, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take the left foot and closest to the right part of the hip as I can. And then what happens is here, that right hand wraps under, and then I pull that left knee across towards the right side of the shoulder. And breathe. Maintain your breathing. So if you're like me, you might be still a little bit sweaty, but I'm even finding it a lot easier to talk now as well because my heart rate's coming back down. Very good. Change sides. So remember, I'm going to have the left leg out straight now. Over the right foot, across towards that left hip. I'm going to up nice and tall. Left hand comes over. And wraps it in towards that left side. You can use this hand for balance as well if you need to. Very good. Nice work. Alright, another stretch that we can do is just going to be laying down on my back. So then what we're going to do here is I'm going to bring my right leg up. So nice and 90 degrees. So I'm going to bring my knee towards the chest. So if I've got my right leg, I'm going to straight their right leg up, their right arm goes out to the side, their left hand then grabs at his knee, and as I take it across towards that left side, I want to then look over towards my right arm. And what I want to do is try and get that knee as close to the floor as I can, but I want to maintain my shoulders on the floor as well. So remember, change sides now, left leg comes up, good, left arm goes out to the side, right hand comes across, takes that knee across and go over. So you should get a stretch here, because you're doing the right like around that sort of hip, glute area. Now depending on how tight you are through your lower back. And again, remember the stretches, you should just do a mild stretch. Any shooting pain or it just feels uncomfortable, I'll recommend that you stop. Really important too to ease into the stretch and then ease out of the stretch. Very good. Now what we can do here is then just knees side to side. If the knees go to the left, you look to the right. Slow and control, do three or four each side. And then coming up. There you have it. Nice little kettlebell workout. So I did throw a couple of bodyweight exercises in there as well. I guess the more you get to use the kettlebell and become familiar with the kettlebell, well then you can do workouts where the kettlebell never leaves your hands. So you just got to be mindful though, you got to learn, okay? So just be very mindful of trying to do too advanced exercises too early, because that's one way that you can hurt yourself. So it's not hard to put a workout together. I think the big thing for me is just being structured, being planned, and also too having that accountability, having that stopwatch there or that timer there that keeps the rest and work very, very structured. So then you're not either working too hard, too little, or then having too long a rest break in between. But again, you've got to build your fitness level up. Don't go too hard, too soon. Next time. See you later.